So let me do some problem solving. Enough of theory has been spoken so far. Let's do some problem solving. Okay, so let me start with this question. I'm sure you would have done this question umpteen number of times in class 10th. Hope you can read the question. The question says the sum of n terms of two arithmetic progressions are in the ratio 7n plus 1 by 4n plus 17. So basically the sum of two, you can say Sn and S dash n are given to you. Find the ratio of their nth terms. Find the ratio of their nth terms. So they're asking you Tn by Tn dash. Done? Anybody who wants to tell their answer? I'm sure you would have done these kind of problems in class 10th itself, isn't it? So what is Sn by S dash n? It is going to be n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, right? Divided by n by 2, 2a dash n minus 1d dash, right? Let's remove the factors of n by 2, and let's divide by 2 also. Let's divide this by 2, this by 2. So you get a plus n minus 1 by 2d by a plus a dash plus n minus 1 by 2d dash. Correct? So this is given to us as 7n plus 1 by 4n plus 17. Correct? Now let us say, since there is a clash of the name of the terms, let me call it as, let's say I want to find mth term, the ratio of their mth terms. Correct? Now if you see this expression carefully, okay, if you replace this guy with m minus 1, right? Similarly here also you replace this with m minus 1. What will you get? You will get a plus m minus 1d by a dash plus m minus 1d dash. Correct? That means you are trying to replace n minus 1 by 2 with m minus 1, which means you are trying to write n minus 1 as 2m minus 2, which means you are trying to write n as 2m minus 1. Yes or no? Correct? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the same replacements over here as well. So I'm going to write this n as 2m minus 1 and this also as 2m minus 1, right? So that this entire thing gets converted to a plus m minus 1d. Remember, I'm replacing this with m minus 1. Denominator will convert to a dash plus m minus 1d dash. And on the right hand side of this expression, I will end up getting 7 times 2m minus 1 plus 1 by 4 times 2m minus 1 plus 17, which means I'll get 14m minus 6 by 8m minus 4 plus this will be plus 13. Right? Now all you need to do is replace your m with n back and this is going to be your final answer. Now don't tell me you have not done these kind of problems before. I'm sure everybody has done this problem in class 10th. It's the class 10 stuff. Isn't it? Is that clear? Anybody
Yes, sir.
want any explanation? Can I move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
So here goes the question. Find the sum of the first 24 terms of an AP, T1, T2, T3 till 24, if it is known that T1 plus T5 plus T10 plus T15 plus T20 plus T24 is equal to 225. Please send me your answer privately. Please type your answer privately. Don't put it for everyone, okay? No one so far?
1 minute.
Sure. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Ronak, Krishna, Vibhav, Tripan, all of you are absolutely correct. Okay. Now let's discuss this, guys. This is a very simple question. So you have terms from T1, T2, T3, all the way till T24. So we have to find this sum out, right? Okay. So I could find the sum out by using the formula number of terms 24 divided by 2 into sum of the first and the last term, or sum of any two terms equidistant from the beginning and the end. Okay, so let's say I say T1 and T24. Okay. No, Kirtana, that's not right. Mayur, Ajay, you all are correct. Now here, the best part is you have been given T1, T24, T5, T20, T10 and T15. Basically, you have been given all the terms which are actually equidistant from the beginning and the end. Yes or no? So T1 is the first term, T24 is the last term, T5 is the fifth term, T20 is the fifth last term, T10 is the 10th term, and T15 is the 10th last term, isn't it? So all of them must have equal sum. Let's say I call the sum as X, correct? So this will be also X, this will be also X, this will be also X, right? So indirectly from the given information, we can say that 3X is given to us as 225. No, Shushant. Right, Anjali? So that means your X is going to be 75. So this is nothing but your T1 plus T24 itself, right? So all you need to do is plug in this value with 75. So your answer will be sum of n terms is 24 by 2 into 75. That's nothing but 12 into 75, which is nothing but 900. That's correct. So most of you have got this answer. Well done. Good. No, Arpita. I'm sure now you would have known your mistake. Is that fine, everyone? Any explanation here? You may have solved it by other methods. I don't disagree with that, but I'm sure this is the easiest of all the methods to solve this question. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, so here you go. I'll read the question for all of you here. If n, the set of all natural numbers, is partitioned into groups, which is like S1 is 1, S2 is 2, 3, S3 is 4, 5, 6, and so on, then find the sum of the numbers in S50. S50. So basically it goes like this. S1 only has 1, S2 has 2, 3, S3 has 4, 5, 6. So if you go on all the way till S50, then what is the sum of the elements coming in S50? That's what the question is. Again, type your answer privately to me. No Vibhav, no Mayur, no Aditya. No Krishna, that's not right. Anybody else? Take your time, don't have to rush through it. It is very clear that S50 will have 50 terms in it, right? But what is going to be the starting term? What is going to be? Absolutely correct, Kirtana. Kirtana, you're right. So at least one answer I've got, guys. No, Aditya. It's much more than what you have said. No, Ranganath. I think you did some addition mistake. You're very close to the answer, by the way. No, Siddhartha. It's much more than that. Okay, 1 more minute I'll give for people who are trying. Then I'll start the discussion for it. Ajay, from 1225 to 1275, let me tell you, there are 51 terms. No, Mayur. Okay, so let's discuss. Now, you would have observed that the last term of a sequence is basically the sum of, let's say I talk about 3. 3 is the sum of 1 and 2. Correct? 6. 6 is the sum of 1, 2, and 3. Are you getting it? Let's write the fourth term also. Fourth term will be 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is basically the sum of 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? So, following the same pattern, can I say the last term would be, the last term over here would be the sum of terms from, sum of numbers from 1 to 50, right? Right? And what is that? That is 50 into 51 by 2. That is 1275. No, Tripan, I think you made a silly mistake. So this term here will be, the last term here will be 1275, correct? If you go on 50 terms back, okay, this term here would be what? 1226. Yes or no? Right? So now if you want to sum this up, the sum of elements in S50 would be 50 by 2, 1226 plus 1275. Correct? How much is that? So 1226 plus 175 will give you 2501, and this will give you 62525. This is going to be your answer. So I think Skanda is also correct. So 2 people only gave the right answer so far. No, Ranganath also gave later on. Well done, guys. Kirtana, Ranganath, Skanda. Is that clear? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yes, please do this. So basically the number of a positive integer having 3 digits are in AP and their sum is 15, and the number obtained by reversing the digits is 594, less than the original number. Find the number. No, whoever has registered with the name of Mac, that is not the right answer. I think your digits are correct, but you have not written it in a proper way. That's right. Netra, that's right. Now that's correct. Ravi Kiran also. Guys, should I start the discussion?
Sir, one second.
So wait.
Okay, okay. Correct, Aditya. Correct, Pratham. That's right, Kirtana. No, Ranganath. 933 is not in AP, right? First of all. Correct, Skanda. Correct. Okay, so most of you have solved this correctly. Well done. So, guys, before I start solving this problem, a quick theory about selection of terms in an AP. Selection of terms in an AP. Okay. If you're asked to select 3 terms in an AP, we normally select it as A minus D, A and A plus D. I'm sure you would have done this in class 10th also. Correct? No, Arpita. Yes, Shushan, that's correct. Correct, Aditi. Okay. Now I'm solving this. All of you please pay attention. If you're asked to select 4 terms in an AP, we normally select it as A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 3D. Now, what is the benefit of selecting terms like this? If you add them, you would realize that the D completely gets cancelled off. Okay. If you're asked to select 5 terms, it will be A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. Correct? If you're asked to select 6 terms, it will be A minus 5D, A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D, A plus 5D, etc. Okay. Basically, the 5th term will follow from the 3rd term, 6th term will follow from the 4th term. So you just take a term to the left and to the right, you get the 5 terms of the series. Okay. Now, inspired by this small theory, I would like to solve this problem now. The digits are in AP. So let us take the digits themselves as, let's say the digits are let's say the digits are A minus D, A and A plus D. So these are the values of the hundredth, tens and ones place digits of this 3-digit number. Okay. Now first information is that their sum is equal to 15. Correct? Which means 3A is equal to 15, which means A is equal to 5. Okay, so middle term is 5 for sure. So this term is 5. Now, what is the number itself? The number itself is 100 A minus D plus 5 into 10, 50 plus A plus D, right? If you reverse this number, it will become 100 A plus D plus 50 plus A minus D. No Ronak, no Abhishek. It's ulta. 852 is the number. Okay. Now, what is given to us in the question? The question says the number obtained by reversing the digit is 594 less than the original number. So this plus 594 will be the original number. So I can say 100 A minus D plus 50 plus A plus D is equal to 100 A plus D plus 50 plus A minus D plus 594. Okay, 50-50 you can drop it. Let us try to consolidate the terms over here. I think you can drop the factor of A also. Okay, 100A also will go off. So basically it becomes minus 100D plus D is equal to 594. That means minus 198D is 594. So D is 594 or minus 594 by 198, which is actually negative 3. Correct. So once this is 5, this will be 5 minus of minus 3 and this will be 5 minus 3. Correct. Which means the number is 852. So the answer here you must get is 852 is the number. Okay, most of you have got this right. Well done. Is that fine, guys? Any question? Okay. Now let us look into some properties of an arithmetic progression. Let's look into some properties of an arithmetic progression. Okay. Just everybody listen to this carefully. If A1, A2, A3 till AN are in AP with a common difference of D, okay, then please note that even if you add or subtract the same terms from all the terms, let's say K, this will also be in AP. This will also be in AP. Can anybody tell me what would be the common difference?
It will remain the same.
Right, it will remain same D. Correct. Many people get tricked over here. Okay. If you multiply every term with a K, let's say K is a non-zero constant and you're multiplying every term of this particular arithmetic progression with a K, will it be still in AP? Will this sequence will still be in AP? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it will still be in AP with common difference?
Multiplied with K.
Right. Common difference is KD.
KD.
Right? Similarly, if you divide all the terms of an arithmetic progression by a non-zero constant K, please note that this will still be in AP with a common difference of D by K. Absolutely. Okay. Next property is if A1, A2, A3 till AN are in AP, okay, and B1, B2, B3 till Bn are also in another AP. So let's say there are two APs. Okay. then please note that if you add or subtract the subsequent, if you add or subtract the corresponding terms here, this will still be in AP. But what will be the common difference? Let's say this has a common difference of D1 and this has a common difference of D2. Then what can I say about the common difference here? D1 plus minus D2. Are you getting it? But remember, A1 by B1, A2 by B2, A3 by B3, etc. or A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3, etc. they will not be in AP. Are you getting this point? Okay. Another speciality about AP is if A1, A2, etc. till AN are in AP, please note that any rth term could be written as the mean of r minus kth term and r plus kth term. So term equidistant from that term will always add up divided by 2 to give you the same term. For example, let's say I have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 like this. Okay. If I take, let's say, this term 7, take any term equidistant from it. Let's say I go 1 this side and 1 this side. So 7 will be nothing but 5 plus 9 by 2. If I go 2 this side, so it will be 3 plus 11 by 2. Are you getting my point? So any term is nothing but the mean of the two terms which are equidistant from it on either side of it. Are you getting it? Okay. That's why we say that if A, B, C are in AP, B is nothing but A plus C by 2, which means A plus C is equal to 2B. Please remember this property. Okay. Many times, in order to confuse you, they write the same thing as A minus B by B minus C is equal to A by A. So why I'm telling you this, because there is a property which is of the similar nature coming in GP and HP as well. So please make a note of it. This has come in one of the exams. Is that okay, everyone? So these properties are clear in your mind? Okay.